What's up, guys? Gonna do a bit of a more silly video today. Just going to, give you a crypto tier list. All of this is my opinion. None of it is financial advice. I just found one of these tier lists that somebody had made. I renamed the sections over here to what I wanted them to be. And we're just gonna run through the cryptos they got down here, and I'm gonna put them in the tier list where I think that they sit. So again, all my opinion, all just for fun. I'm just going to throw it together. Thought it would be interesting. So our top tier is a new financial system. So these are crypto projects that I believe are going to be a part of the new financial system as it states. So very, very big utility projects that are very interconnected with massive institutions, banks, and governments around the world. The next section is going to be cryptos with really big names and big communities that have a lot of staying power, kind of maybe as a store of value or just a good community driving them that I think will still do really well, even if they're not necessarily part of that new system. The next category will be coins with some use case. So they have use case, they're doing real things, they have utility, but they're not necessarily interconnected with all of those big players like I mentioned before, and they're just kind of doing their own thing on a smaller level. Then we have projects that at one point were doing things, but now I think they're kind of dead. Then we have projects that are just completely useless to begin with. And then we have this unsure category because there are a bunch here that I don't even recognize their logos, and I'm not going to go out of my way to figure them all out. So we'll start here with Algorand. I'm a big fan of Algorand. I think that Algorand is very well connected and is part of the new financial system on some level. So we're going to throw them up there. This next one and these next two, actually, I'm not entirely sure what they are, so throw them down there. This one I believe is Avalanche. Avalanche is a pretty solid layer one. I did really well last bull run. It's done kind of okay on this bull run so far. It hasn't moved as much as the likes of Solana, but I think that as a layer one, it does have some connections. I think, and I think it has some use case. But there's just so many competitions for layer one. I don't think it's quite dead, like another layer one we'll get to later on. But I don't think it's up here with these big boys. Then we have one of these is Bitcoin and one of these is Bitcoin Cash. I think this is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin I'm putting at big name with good community. I don't think Bitcoin's going anywhere anytime soon, but it's not going to be used for its utility or part of the new financial system, so it's not going to go up top. I think this is Bitcoin Cash. If it is, I'm probably just going to put it at useless. Like, I don't think anyone's going to use it. Maybe you could put it at dead project. Yeah, we could go dead project because I think it was intended to have a use, but it just doesn't anymore with all the better technologies and blockchains that are out there. Binance Coin, BNB. I'm going to put that at big name with a good community. Obviously, largest exchange in the world. Tons of people backing it. Binance Coin, I don't think is going anywhere. Cardano, I think this as well. It has some connections, but I don't think it's enough to go up here in new financial system. I think I'll put it big name with a good community because I do think that Cardano has some staying power. I'm stuck between that and some use case, but I think Cardano is definitely a step above Avalanche. Casper, okay, this is a hard one. I have thought for a while that this is going to be part of the new system. It has a lot of those connections, but lately I've kind of been questioning it. As many of you know that watch my channel, I've rotated fully into XRP and HBAR. I used to have a lot of Casper, but I kind of just cut the losses on this one because I still do think it has those connections and it has that potential, but for now, I don't know. I think we'll put it at some use case because I know it's doing things, but I'm not sure how it's going to pan out. Chainlink, I haven't done as much research on as a lot of the other coins that are going to be up here in the top tier, but I'm pretty sure Chainlink's going to play a pretty vital role in the new financial system, so it'll go up there. Cosmos, Atom, I like this one as well. I'm not super researched on it. I don't think it's a dead project. I think I'm going to throw it here in some use case. I think it's a good layer one. Doge, We'll put that in big names with a good community. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Still lots of gains to be made there. Ethereum, same thing, a big name with a good community. I don't particularly love it in terms of use case. I don't think it's going to be integrated in the new financial system in any way, but it has a lot of staying power. ETH Classic, we'll put that at, dead project, I guess. We haven't really done useless. I don't know if we'll get any useless on this. Filecoin, again, not very researched on this one, admittedly. From my understanding, I think I'll throw it in some use case. I think they have some stuff going on. But I cannot say for certain. This one, not sure what it is. Not sure what this one is. HBAR Hedera, no-brainer. New financial system. So well connected. Just go look at their governing council. Look at all the things that they're doing. Great project. Not sure what this one is. Not sure about this one either. ICP. I don't think it's quite a big enough name with a big enough community for me to throw it up here. I think ICP will go with some use case. I know it has some connections as well, but I don't think it's on the level as these top projects are. This one here, I'm not sure which this one is. I thought I knew that symbol, but I'm not positive, so I'm going to throw it down here. Jasmy. This is a hard one. My dad was into Jasmy for a little while. I know they are over in Japan. It's like the Bitcoin of Japan, quote unquote. I'm not researched enough on it. I would think maybe it would go into some use case, but from my perspective, I'm not so sure. I'm gonna throw it down here because I'm just not sure with Jasmy. Don't know what this K is. Kaspa. Kaspa's a big one. Very popular this cycle. Been thinking about making some videos on it. Talking about it a bit. My dad's been telling me over and over, make some videos on Kaspa. I don't own any, but I do think this is a big name with a good community, and I think it's going to perform really well this cycle. Don't know what this one is. Not sure about this. I'm just going to throw these down here. This one, Near Protocol. This one's doing really well this cycle. I believe there's some AI involved in this play. I don't think it's quite enough to be like a big name like these ones, but I'll throw it in some use case because I know it's doing well. It's doing a lot this cycle. Not sure what these two are. Polkadot, man. Polkadot's a dead project. I own some. I used to. I saw it like technically on the chart. It looked really good. Like I thought it was gonna have a breakout. But I just think Polkadot ran last cycle, and now there's just nothing going on around it. Seems kind of dead in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will have a comeback, and I know it's a good layer one, but it's just nothing's really going on with it. Same here with Matic. I think it's just kind of a dead project. It again, last cycle did really well, but now there's so many people competing with what Matic does as a layer 2 on ETH that I think it's just kind of dead, and there's other stuff that is doing a lot more. Quant, this is up here, new financial system in my opinion. Again, very well connected with massive institutions, big banks. So we're up there. Render. Ooh, okay. Render's really popular, man. I think I'm gonna put this up here with big name with good community. This could change over time, but for right now with where we're at, Render is like one of the top AI picks, and it's got a lot of traction, a lot of steam behind it. So we'll throw it up here. I would maybe move it down one, but I'm gonna put it up here just because of the hype around it right now. Not sure what that is. Solana. Obviously up here, big name, good community. I think there are a lot of layer ones like the ones up here that are much better technology-wise than Solana, but it doesn't really matter. Solana still has a massive community. This is where all the memes have been lately, and all the money has been flowing through. So Stellar Lumens XLM, of course, up here, new financial system. Very interconnected, very intertwined. Great project. Uniswap, some use case. It's a swap, a DEX for ETH, and it has its place, has its utility, but nothing up here with these big boys. I think this one's VeChain. I haven't heard much about VeChain, man. I would throw it in dead project. We could get rid of this useless category, to be honest. It just doesn't even, we're not even using it. Okay, final two, XDC and XRP. Both of those, of course, up in the new financial system. XRP, my number 1 holding. HBAR, my number 2 holding. These coins up top, especially these first 6, Chainlink may be included. ICP may be kind of included. Casper may be included. These are the most intertwined with the way that money is going to move in the future, in my opinion. They're going to be the foundation for what CBDCs are built upon and what the banking system is running on in the future. That's what I think. Like I said, all this is my opinion. Just making a tier list for some fun. Let me know your thoughts in the comments where you would move stuff around, what projects you like. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.